Hello everyone, this is grade 6, module 1, lesson 1, problem set. For this lesson we're going to be working with ratios and writing them. So 1 says, at the 6th grade school dance there were 132 boys, 89 girls, and 14 adults. A says, write the ratio of the number of boys to the number of girls. So with ratios, order matters. So we have to do boys first, then girls second. So the boys are 132, and the girls are 89. Now we have to put something in between there, and there's a couple different ways I could do this, but I'm going to use the word 2. So 132 to 89. B says, write the same ratio using another form. And notice that they gave us both. This is the form I used first, A to B. I'm going to use my 2 dots there for the next one. So I have to keep the same order. So boys will be first, and then girls will be second. So there's 2 ways to write my ratios. Now C says, write the ratio of the number of boys to the number of adults. So again, order matters, so I'm going to do boys first. And I'll use my word 2. And then I have to look at adults, which is 14. D says write the same ratio using another form, meaning instead of using the word 2, I'm going to use my 2 dots there. Or we call that a colon. So let's go to 2. In the cafeteria, 100 milk cartons were put out for breakfast. At the end of the day, 27 remained. So A says, what is the ratio of the number of milk cartons taken to the total number of milk cartons? So they didn't give us that information. They gave us what was left and what we started with. So I'm going to subtract those to see how many milk cartons were taken. And it's going to be 73. So the number of milk cartons taken comes first. So that'll be 73. And I'll use my 2 dots here. And then the total number of milk cartons was 100. So 73 to 100. And again, order matters. So taken has to come first, total has to come second. What is the ratio, for B, of the number of milk cartons remaining to the number of milk cartons taken? So number remained comes first, and then taken comes second. So 27 remained, because that comes first, and then the number that was taken we just subtracted 4 to find 73. And I used a different one. I didn't use the colon this time, I used the word 2. Let's take a look at our very last question. Choose a situation that could be described by the following ratios and write a sentence to describe the ratio in the context of the situation you choose. So they gave us an example of 3 to 2. So here's one. When making pink paint, the art teacher uses the ratio 3 to 2. So for every 3 cups of white paint she uses in the mixture, she needs to use 2 cups of red paint. So I'll do some of these, and again, what I put down, you might put something a little bit different, which is perfectly okay, because it's how you're interpreting the ratio. The big thing to keep in mind is that the numbers have to be in order. So if it were 1 to 2 for A, then in my situation, I'm going to start for every 1 blank, there will be 2 blank. So I'll get the first one down, and I'm going to say for every 1 nose, there are 2 ears. And there's my statement right there for it. For my next one for B, there's a bunch of them I could say, 29 to 30. It could be anything. So I'm going to say for every 29 girls in the gym, there are 30 boys. And what I'm making sure when I do that statement is that 29 comes first and 30 comes second, because that's what I have here in my ratio. So order does matter. Now for C, I'll leave that one to you to do 52 to 12, and do your for every statement or your sentence for it, and just make sure your order is correct with the 52 coming first and the 12 coming second. So thanks for watching. Hope this helps, and good luck on the rest of your problem set.